This is an overview video of the menus you'll be faced with when you turn on your Dahua NVR for the first time, okay? So I'm just going to guide you through. We have a lot of videos in the series, but this is probably the first one you'll be looking at after the overview of the product itself. So we come along and it's prompted to do the password, and it gives a good indication of what you need. So you need a combination of numbers, letters, symbols, and one uppercase thing on it. So I'm just going to go left click here. I'm just going to go to uppercase. So we'll see the keyboard changes here, and then it's this, and then it's free TV, #1, enter, and we'll see that's given a green light. So what we'll do here again is we just go again, and now we just go lowercase, and it's and we'll skip the prompt question, okay? So if I had a password wrong at this point, it would, they didn't match, it would warn me, but I've successfully got to the next level, right? So now I just want to do a very quick swipe thing, which you could use instead of the password to gain access. So I will just do this here again. And there's a very simple L symbol we're going to do here, it checks it there. You should really come along at this point, enter your email address. It just means that if you need to get a password to reset your NVR if you're locked out, it'll just send directly to your email address. And that's extremely handy. If you look at some of the big competitors to Dahua, what they do is you have to do it and contact actually the main company itself, and it's very time consuming and frustrating, okay? So I'm just going to untick that, and I'm going to untick the security questions, okay? But I would normally enter the email address at that point, okay? So next I'm just going to come along. I'll accept the terms and conditions, and I'll accept the auto update checks, okay? So we'll just see here the general thing there. We have a general setup. It's an 8-channel, this particular one. It's the same menu regardless whether it's 4, 8, 16, whatever. And date and time. So we'll just say what format do we want, and because we want day, month and year, probably, and we'll go for a 24-hour model thing on it. The GMT is +8. That's not right for us. We'll just go for here. Just click save there, okay? What we'll do here is the daylight savings, we want it to be the last Sunday in March and the last Sunday in October. Let's put the clocks back, okay? And we're going to set it up permanently there, and we just hit apply here, and that's saving all the settings. And if the time here was wrong, we'll say still. We could actually go in and manually set the time, but there's no need because it is actually the correct time here. So we've applied it successfully, and now I just go next. So the next thing here is we'll just go in, and it's giving the default settings here. The name, all the rest of it on the NVR. Tell you the version stuff, all the rest of it. And the most interesting thing here is that we have a MAC address and an IP address that's been allocated. And the DHCP is not clicked on here. Now, the significance of that is if I come along, I put an app on this, and the app is running off the same network as the NVR is on, we can view the way perfectly on the thing. But if I move to a separate network, it won't work. So that's why it's important at that point to go in and click on this. And then we just press OK, and it just means that we can view on an app on a phone that's using roaming data and is not on the same network. So basically giving you the ability to view anywhere. So that's it. So we're happy enough with the rest of this. So we just click next. This is a separate video. This is all about setting this up to run in your app. Separate video on it, but basically I'd use a QR code scanner here, cue it in, and that comes directly off your app, how that works. So that's, you can look at them separately here. This is where I'd add on videos. So this and the next video of setting up recording times, all the rest of it, we normally do in a single video. So that's going to come along, a thing like that. But on the initial setup, I just wouldn't bother. I'd come back after everything's set up and add on the cameras, okay? So we're just going next here. And this is about when do we want to record, the time, snapshots, the triggering events, all the rest, and whether it's regular motion, all the rest of it. Again, I'm going to cover this in a lot more detail in another video. So we'll just go along, and I just hit finish. The wizard is finished. And that's it. So that's the same. This is exactly the same video regardless which Dahua NVR you have. It's just going to pop up on the screen. So that's it. An overview of the first time setup on the Dahua NVR.